Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about a very beautiful topic, that is literary devices. The literary devices are also called figures of speech, and these figures of speech are used by the poets in the poetry to give the literary touch to their poetry. You know that the figures of speech, when we use the figures of speech in poetry, the poetry is somehow difficult to understand, and it gives the heightened language to the poetry. In order to understand, it is somehow difficult when we use the literary devices. So we are having some common literary devices we will discuss today. So people have to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe the channel. Now we are starting the literary devices. Okay, the very first device is simile. You know that the simile is very simple. We have the definition of the simile here. A figure of speech that compares two different things using the words like or as. Actually, the simile is actually the comparison. It is the comparison between two things. And we use as or like to compare these things. That is called the simile. We will have some examples. Uh, The first example is her eyes sparkle like diamonds in the sunlight. Now, there is a girl, and her eyes are compared with the diamond. Okay, so this is what a comparison, and is or like is used, means here like is used. This is the comparison by using like, and this is called what, the literary device, and it is used in the poetry. Okay, next is he was as brave as a lion. He was as brave as a lion. Now, he is compared with a lion, and he is brave as lion. Now, a person is compared with a lion, and as is used to compare. We will say that this is simile. Okay, next is the water was as cold as ice. Water and ice are compared. Now, next is time uh, flowed by like a swift river. The time flowed by like a swift river. Time and swift river are compared here. Okay, next is our metaphor. You know the metaphor, the difference between metaphor and the simile is that metaphor is actually comparison. The direct comparison, we said that metaphor is one thing is another thing. We said that one thing is another thing. Whereas the simile, in simile we use is. Okay, in metaphor we compare the things as it is, the thing as it is. Okay, the definition now. A figure of speech that directly equates two unlike things, suggesting that one thing is another. That I had already told you that the metaphor says that one thing is another thing. Okay, we are having examples now. The world is a stage. Here in this example, world and stage are compared, direct comparison. There is no is and there is no like, but it is direct comparison by using a helping verb or a verb. Okay, now her voice is music to his ears. Her voice is music to his ears. Okay, now her voice is compare with the music. So this is what direct comparison. Okay, the classroom was a zoo. Now classroom and zoo are compared. Next is his heart is his heart is a cold dark cave. Heart and cave are compared. Okay, now next is personification. Personification, you know that personification means that giving human qualities to non-human being. This is what actually the personification. You will see the definition: giving human characteristics or qualities to non-human entities, means giving human qualities to non-human uh, entities. We have to keep in mind. Okay, examples we have. uh, the wind whispered through the trees. Now wind whispered through the trees. Wind cannot whispers. Now what actually the whispering is the quality of human being, but in this sentence wind is whispering. So this is what actually personification. Okay, next is the sun smiled down on the earth. Sun cannot smile. Sun is non-living thing, non-living being, and human can smile. Okay, it is given, the quality of non-human being is given to human qualities. So that is why it is personification. The flowers danced in the breeze. Now flowers cannot dance, human can dance, but the quality is given to human being. The flower, the human quality is given to flowers. That's why this is personification. Next is time flies. Time flies means that the time flies. Actually, the flying is the quality of birds, uh, but time is non-human being or non-living thing. The quality is given to human being. Okay, living thing. Next is hyperbole. You know, hyperbole is actually the exaggeration of statements, we can say. Exaggeration of statements or claims not meant to be taken literally. Literally. Now, those statements, just to make the meaning more clear, we exaggerate the statements. These are called the this is called the hyperbole. Okay, we have examples. We can see, I have told you a million times. A person can tell a thing 2 times, 3 times, but to make the meaning more clear or giving emphasize on anything, then a person says that million time, 10 time, 100 time. This is what actually hyperbole. Okay, this bag weighs a ton. A bag can not have a weight of a ton, but here a person is saying this bag weighs a ton. So can it be possible? No. So this is actually hyperbole. I am so hungry I could eat a horse. A person cannot eat a horse, but whenever you are hungry, you will eat food, okay? But you will not eat a horse. But here it is used because it is poetry, a literary device. To make the meaning more clear, it is used. She is as old as the hills. She cannot be old as hills, but it is used. This is also simile. Okay, this sentence is simile too. Okay, next is alliteration. What the alliteration is actually, alliteration is the repetition of the consonant sounds in the beginning of the letters, the neighboring letters. Okay, it is written here. Now she sells seashells by the seashore. Now sound and sound in in three places sound is repeated. So this is what the alliteration. Next is she sells, sorry, Peter Piper picked a pack of picked pepper. This is another sound is repeated. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Again sound. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. B sound and sound is repeated throughout the this example. So I hope that you have understood this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.